Hello everyone and welcome to another installment of Sonic Artists Then and Now. Today we'll be checking out 3 more artists that have contributed to the Sonic franchise throughout its long run. Hope you learned something, hope you enjoy. Julien-K is a California-based electronic rock band. The band formed as a side project of Amir Derek, sorry if I butchered that name, I always butcher a name in these videos, and Ryan Shuck, after they had creative differences in their previous group. They were joined by drummer Elias Andra, again, sorry if I butcher that, and keyboardist Brandon Belsky, and together, the 4 of them released a few demos in 2003. In 2004, Julien-K recorded for Sonic Heroes, contributing Team Dark's theme, This Machine, a song with lyrics from Shadow's perspective. Sega must have thought of the band as a good fit for Shadow's character, because they tapped Julien-K again to contribute a song for 2005's Shadow the Hedgehog. For those who don't know, this game had a gun-wielding Shadow, which is still kinda weird to this day, trying to discover what happened in his past and figure out his purpose. The player is able to complete different objectives throughout the game, some heroic, some neutral, and some evil, affecting which of the multiple endings the player gets. Julien-K contributed the song Waking Up, which is the ending theme for a neutral ending.
Waking up, breaking out. This is what it's like to be free. Rip it up, tear it down. This is what it means to be free.
This song's lyrics seem to be written as someone talking to Shadow, instead of being from Shadow's point of view like This Machine was. After these games, Julien-K released their debut EP, Casa del Tigre Sessions, in 2006, and their first album, Death to Analog, on March 10th, 2009. My birthday! This album was executive produced by the late great Chester Bennington, primarily known as one of Linkin Park's vocalists. Members of Julien-K also collaborated with Chester in his side project Dead by Sunrise, previously known as Snow White Tan. In an interview with Artisan News Service, Ryan Shuck explained the relationship between Julien-K and Dead by Sunrise, stating, "Basically Julien-K is 2 bands. With Chester singing, it's Dead by Sunrise, and when I sing, it's Julien-K." Dead by Sunrise released their one and only album, Out of Ashes, on October 13th, 2009. Another creative differences dispute saw Brandon Belsky leaving the band in 2010, to be replaced by longtime collaborator Anthony Fu Valchik. Valchik? Something. As of this recording, Julien-K's latest album, their 4th, was released in 2016, funded by an Indiegogo campaign like the preceding album. In 2018, the band released a box set of rare or unreleased tracks, Time Capsule, a future retrospective. This project was also funded on Indiegogo. Their goal of $15,000 was reached in one day, and the campaign ultimately raised $50,520 for the project. Needless to say, Julien-K has some dedicated fans, and I'm sure a good chunk of them were introduced to the band through Sonic games. Tony Harnell is a metal singer mainly known for his work with the band TNT, though he's been pretty off again on again with that group. He joined the group in 1984, left the group in 2006, rejoined in 2013, then left again and rejoined in 2016, and left again in 2017. During one of his breaks from the group, he fronted the metal band Skid Row, which also had a revolving door of members. In total, 16 people have been in Skid Row at one point or another. For the Sonic series, Harnell contributed 2 versions of It Doesn't Matter, one for Sonic Adventure and one for Sonic Adventure 2.
It doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight. There is no way I will run away from all of my cries. Long as the voice inside. It doesn't matter now what happens, I will never give up the fight. Long as the voice inside drives me to run and fight. It doesn't matter who is wrong and who is right.
For the latter game, he also sang Escape from the City, written by Jun Sonoe of Crush 40, who we talked about in the first video. Go check that out, shameless plug, woohoo!
Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me.
He then performed the Team Sonic theme We Can for Sonic Heroes and recorded 2 new versions of Escape from the City for Sonic Generations. If history repeats itself, Tony Harnell should be back with TNT at some point, but then he'll probably leave again, so make sure you keep an eye out for that or you might miss it. Hunnid-P doesn't have the happiest story out of these artists. Hunnid-P rapped for those weirdly entertaining Knuckles songs that play during his stages in Sonic Adventure 2, as well as his theme song. My favorite of these by far is the one for Wild Canyon.
Wild Canyon fun, I gotta chase a bat, huh? Yeah, rude, she's sexy and smooth. A double cross spot thief, that's out for my Jews, I'm feeling hot. Who coulda did this? That snitch named Rouge. When I catch her, I'ma get her with these tools. There you are, come here, little thief. Think you can fly and get away quick? Give up the emerald or die. I don't love you.
I love it. I love it so much. It's just, the tone is so out of place with this series. It's so good. Like when I was a kid and I heard that, I was like, what? It's so good. And I hear it nowadays still, and it's just, what? I can just picture hard rap guys like driving their Corvettes down the hood, just blasting Hunnid-P and the Knuckles, right? It's so good. Anyway.
Hunnid-P is actually the reason the ESRB rating for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle lists mild lyrics. The song has been referenced in multiple Sonic games since. In fact, in LEGO Dimensions, a LEGO game with characters from multiple franchises like Batman and the Powerpuff Girls, Knuckles will actually reference Hunnid-P's work in-game.
Give up the emerald or die. I don't love you. Sorry. I don't know what came over me there.
I ain't gon' let it get to me. I'm just gon' creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's
Hunnid-P hasn't contributed to the Sonic franchise since Adventure 2. In 2014, he ran into legal trouble, being arrested for felony weapon possession. In 2017, he released 2 new songs on his YouTube channel, one to celebrate the release of Sonic Mania, and one to celebrate the release of Sonic Forces. In between those, he was featured on a collaboration, Pretty Little Killer, with art of Rouge and Knuckles. You can check out his YouTube channel by following a link I'll leave in the description.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know if there are any other Sonic artists you'd like me to cover in the future. I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, and I'll see you next time.